Alright, hello everyone. Bit of an impromptu stream this morning. I just decided an hour or two ago that I wanted to try something interesting, and we're gonna get right into it. Let me know if the audio is okay. I haven't streamed in a while, so I just want to make sure all my settings are good. So let's load up the roof repair save, because I want these cooking skillets and my travois, or travois. I know there's some consternation over exactly how that's pronounced.
Water.
I was I think last time I was in the save I was trying to see if I could like find a place to stand where I could use the workbench from outside. So that's why those are up there. I'm not sure if I want all this stuff. I think I have enough stuff now. Probably sleep, and I gotta figure out if I need teas and coal. Thanks, Rick. Appreciate it. I guess as long as I'm not overweight, I carry as much stuff as I want. So the rough idea is there's kind of a route that I've partially scouted out before where you kind of go straight up the front of the mountain. Except there's one spot that I was unable to get past before. So I have a few ideas for how to get past it using our latest tricks with the skillet and the travois. I actually might go with the travois pronunciation. I think it's considered correct by more people. Doesn't really matter. Oops. Let's pick this up.
This'll come in handy.
Okay, so we got that. We got the skillets. Let's just double check here. Yeah, 3 skillets should be more than enough. And I'll probably just grab some coal. And how are we doing on teas? We got 19, 20 herbal tea. So pretty good if we end up needing them. I've got my bedroll and a can. I think we're good. So let's go get some water and sleep. And then we'll head out in the morning. Food-wise, looks like I got a bunch of stuff here. Let's drop that. Let's eat some of these sardines. Yeah, I got more than enough food to last me. We're basically on pilgrim settings, so even if I spend multiple, like a week on this, I'll have plenty of food. Oh yeah, and I've got all this stuff here too. Let's take some airline food, maybe some maple syrup. Probably have some water around. Yeah, here's some water. So I don't have to cook it later. Shouldn't need any pelts. I'll take an extra tea. See if I have any more lantern fuel. Yeah, the main reason I initially went with travois is because that's what Raphael said in the update video. And so I was like, well, if that's the pronunciation that Hinterland is going to use, then might as well. Alright, let's take another one of these. We got more than enough lantern fuel. I'm probably going to end up leaving some stuff behind anyway. Hey Murph, welcome in, and thanks. Let's see. I can't be Samwise if I don't have my cooking skillets. Okay, so just double checking because I don't want to make the trip twice. Yeah, we got both of these. All right, let's go. get up there. I think I'm going to run up and then we'll sleep in a cave just below the entrance because it's actually good weather right now. You can easily see where I'm going. I have plans to do something similar with Blackrock. There's a few places that I think I can climb up to there that I'm not aware that anybody has ever tried to climb up there. Although I'm sure people have tried off camera. Do I want those? Probably do, right? I can't remember why I decided to go bootless. I guess I was just carrying a ton of stuff and decided to leave them behind for some reason. We don't need crampons though. There are no sprains anyway, so they don't really do anything for us. Gotta remember to save this, just like in my one video where I went up there without ropes. Alright, let's go ahead and pass some time to get energy back. We're just gonna do the speed run strats to run up there. Could even just climb, I guess, instead of going the long way around. I think I do want to go the long way around though because I want to see if there's a way I can get up. Hey, APM, welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, we're going right there to the top of that climb. I think there is a rope there, so you could just climb up there. But I want to see if there's any place where I can use the skillets or anything else along this wall over here. So we're going to take the long way in. Could get some extra teas, but I just really don't think it's necessary. I must have used all my coffee. I probably used it all when I was running to... Well, no, that doesn't make any sense. Why would I use it when I could just sleep for 12 hours? I guess that's a good reason I don't need to have it on me either. Okay, so the eventual goal is to be up there somewhere. Let's go up to the top of this and see where the starting point is. And then if I can't shorten this trip at all, that's fine. We can just use the known entity. If I could get onto that ledge... It's pretty far down there. Let me just go see what it looks like on this side. I'm thinking if there was a... If I put the sled up there, then I could pull myself up to that ledge there, but it doesn't look like there's any way to get around from there. Maybe I can leave something here to mark it, and we can check it out. Actually, do I have spray paint on me? That'd be under tools, right? Doesn't look like it. Well, let's just leave some of this food. Just so I know exactly where this spot was, if I ever see it from above. Also, if I can't place anything on it, I may not be able to get the sled on there anyway. It looks like you can't place on it. Can't even place there. This is too steep. Alright, let's not worry about it then. Oh, it actually is really close to where I need to be, because I need to be right there. On the third ledge up, I think. Let's see. Yeah, so it looks like I can actually get pretty close just naturally. So that could actually shorten the trip significantly. Because instead of going all the way over there to the cave and across the face of this, we could just go up here and then maybe backtrack across. So if we walk up this, it doesn't look like it's going to let me do any more than that. Oh. Almost seemed like I was getting somewhere. Let me see if I can start from up here. Yeah, this looks better. Oh, so that slope just straight up isn't climbable right here. So there's no way we get up to there. Alright, I think we'll save that as a stretch goal. If I get the rest of it, and then I want to shorten the trip from the Mountaineer's Hut up to the summit, that's a great place to check. But for now, let's keep going. Okay, so the cave should be coming up on the right here. So the deal is I've taken my roof repair save where I had the sled and all the cooking skillets. Hey, Dunk. And so I figured, you know, if we're taking all of those pots up to the top of the mountain, we're basically role-playing as Master Samwise. So essentially there's a route that I've sort of mapped out before, but there's one spot that I couldn't figure out how to get past. And it kind of takes you straight up the mountain. Cannot see anything in here. Let's do this. Okay, we don't need that much rest. I'm gonna say... Wait, which soda was that? Okay, good. That was the right one. Oh, one thing I didn't get was any fuel. Maybe I should go through this cave. Do I have coal on me? Let's see. I have one piece of coal. Alright, let's go through the cave just because I might, like, want to sleep. Like, I might want to spend the night up there. We can just leave this here. We're coming back here in a second. Pretty sure this cave has coal in it. I think I see some down there. I don't need a lot. Just one enough that if I have to, like, wait out a blizzard while I'm up there, I have a reasonable chance to do it. Yeah, we can take all this firewood as well. A few more pieces of coal and we should be good.
I'll take it.
Okay, Janet. Thanks for stopping in. We break down a cedar limb. I'll just grab this coal and go. That's enough. If we have to bail and redo this, it's fine. Not that far to get up there. I'm likely going to be sleeping at an hour at a time at several points to save the game anyway, so I don't have to worry about. Okay, we have some tinder and some accelerant. Perfect. I don't have to worry about sleeping to full, so let's just go for like 5 hours. That'll get me to nice daylight, then we can start traveling. Okay, so here's the route. From this cave... Oh, this fog isn't great. Hopefully that'll clear up later. We go up to... Do I even know this route anymore? It's been a long time since I did this. I think we go up here. Yeah, this is our magic spot. So we come up here and we can gain a little height over here, I think. And then we can use that to go around this way. So we have to go across the face of the mountain back the way we came to get to the starting point. But after we're done with all this, it'll be interesting to see if I can find a way to shorten even that route. Because it'd be pretty cool to just have a route where you essentially just walk straight up the mountain. You know, as near as possible, at least. Wonder if I'm too low. No, I think I'm good here. There's one extremely tricky part coming up that I have to pay attention to. I think for right now, we just kind of walk along the rock face. I don't think this is it. I think I can just stay on this. Seems okay. Yeah, Shiv, we're experimenting with a new route up to the summit. Okay, so we just run across here. I think this tough spot is coming up. Yeah, this is the one. So the idea with this is you can't stand on this. You can test to see if a surface has enough slope to stand on. So to get where I need to be, I actually need to run, clear this gap, and hug the wall on that side. So let's try to execute this now. Go over here and stick to that wall, and it should be good enough. It's not, you don't have to do it perfectly, but yeah, especially since we can afford to lose some height here. And I think here you can either take the high route or the low route, and both are fine. You can sometimes get up there, but I think it's fine to just stay down here too. Well, we're about to find out if that's true or not. Okay, then we're going across here. And you can see we're back to where we were like 10 minutes ago. We're coming up this slope right here. And all we did was go from down there to up here. So if there was a way to shorten that, to cut out that, you know, without the sleep and all that, like 7 minutes of walking in a big loop just to gain 5 feet of height, that would be huge. Anyway, now that we're here, we just go across the front and we get to a place where we can start walking up towards the summit. The slope is climbable, even though it doesn't look like it. I think it's because everything else is like flat nearby it. It just makes it look like it wouldn't be climbable, but it is. It's not that steep. All right. See, ooh, took a little bit of a drop there. Looks like we're okay. And take the high ground here, maybe. And we have to go under this. Stay over here, and we're nearly there, I think. There's a place along here where you can start to walk up.
Through another night.
I might have turned too soon, but it doesn't hurt to get a little higher, I guess. Yeah, I think I'm just doing extra credit right now. Or no, this is it. Maybe. We come up here. There might be an easier way to do this later on, but there's a few ways to get through here, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Just go up and up and up. And yeah, it looks like we're stuck here, so I needed to go a little bit further to the right. Yeah, this is where I actually wanted to be, is on this slope here. You can get to this slope from down there, so you can go further around to the right and then come up this slope. Might do a video showing this route at some point. And as you can see, there's the plane wreck right there. So it's just kind of straight up there. So let's get as far as I can on foot, and then we'll start talking strategy. Got a few different ideas for how to make this possible. There's one little gap that's technically possible to clear without any extra tricks, but I'm hoping I'll be able to make it easier through the use of the cooking skillet, most likely. Maybe the sled. We'll see. But for right now, it's just finding the walkable slopes. Okay, this might be the first tricky part. Getting up onto that. Yeah, so to get up there, you can't walk up this slope, so we have to go over here, climb up, come back around, crouch to gain as much height up against this rock wall as possible. And then we should be able to step up on here now. Okay, so that's cleared. We're getting closer and closer. You can see the crows. And then we can gain some height over here. Now this, I don't think I've ever been able to clear and stay on top of that. So this is a potential spot to use a skillet to get higher. Because I think this is the point. This is the point where I can technically do it, but it's really tricky. Because I can't climb any higher along here. And I can't climb any higher along there. This pushes me... No, this still works. But I think, yeah, that's the limit. I can't reach, like, that face there. Okay, so if we go stand in this little corner at the highest point I can reach. And then walk along here. Oh, I think I remember now. Yeah, you can actually clear this without the skillet. What you have to do is go... You have to kind of hug along this wall. Get as much height as possible. Come around here. Yeah, you can't be up on that, but what you can do, if I remember correctly... This is a huge pain to do. But I think what you have to do is you have to go over here. I might have lost too much height to pull this off. Yeah. Well, that's immensely frustrating. I knew this could potentially still be an issue, but clearly my crashing issues have not been solved. This is one of the reasons I wanted to do more of just a casual run today. Is in case I had some crash issues. Now what's weird is yeah, it wasn't like my whole computer crashed. It just kind of panicked and shut everything down and went to the login screen. And now Steam, of course, is refusing to launch. Oh, I've really got to figure out what my computer issues are. Okay, it looks like we're back up and running. Didn't expect to crash that soon. Usually it's like at least an hour or two in. I hardly had time to get started. Shiv, I was supposed to look up a program to install, and I think I got as far as like looking it up and seeing that I needed to do some more research on what to install because I'm on Linux. Um, all right, bear with me a moment. I'm having some technical issues here. So the Long Dark is launching, but it's not displaying on the screen. The easiest way I know to fix this is to I'm just going to restart my system. Sorry, I'm going to disappear for 2 minutes, and then hopefully everything will work and we can start this back up. All right, see you guys in a second. Okay, OBS is back up, so you guys should be able to hear me. Now I've got to get everything else back set up. I've got chat. I've got my display showing that we're live. And now I just need to get Steam launched. Okay, thank you. Yeah, just wanted to make sure that you guys could hear me. I really need to get to work on like a little splash screen to show when I'm doing technical stuff like this or taking a break. I'm a very novice streamer. But yeah, what you said about opening the side of the case is actually a good idea, and I would do that right this minute, except I've actually got a really good case for keeping all the dust out, and so I don't want to do that. What I really need to do is I think I need 2 fans to install at the top of my case, because I have an opening there where I could draw air out of the top. And I just never got those and installed them, and I'm sure that that would keep the case temp down a lot. So if it is a temperature issue, and even if it isn't, it can't really hurt to have the fans there, so. I think once I'm done streaming today, I'm going to go ahead and at least buy those fans. Okay, it looks like we're back up here as well. Yeah, okay. Alright, so unfortunately we gotta run that route again. It'll be quick. Since I just did it, it'll be even faster than last time. Know exactly where I'm going. Make sure I have my bedroll. Yep. And once we invest like 5 or 10 minutes into travel, I'll just throw my bedroll down and sleep for an hour. This is already it right here, isn't it? Did I go past it? Yeah, it's right here. Hey, Battlefield. Welcome in. Sorry, the fans would draw air up out of the case. Wait a minute. Am I wrong? Yeah. So I'm talking about fans that would actually expel air from the case, in case that wasn't clear. And I think I do have at least one... I have a fan in the front of the case, drawing air in. There might be room for another one. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, exhaust air. I'm using the wrong terms. Okay. Let's complete this first section, and then I'll throw down my bedroll and sleep. I always find that whenever I do a lot of prep work to help in case of a crash, I never get a crash. But then when I don't do it for a while, the game crashes. Which I guess theoretically could be connected, like the game has to keep track of more since the last save. I don't know. I don't know if it does any, like, garbage collection, cleanup type stuff. Did I mess this up? I feel like I'm a lot lower. No, this is right. We jump across here. And then this is the dangerous jump already. So go and execute this. If I was at all concerned about that, I would save the game prior to it, but I've never really had a problem with that. Did I mess this up? I might have. I might need to be up there. Hopefully this is enough to do the trick. Actually, now I'm really confused. Am I higher than I need to be? I might be higher than I need to be. I might have taken that upper route that I was talking about before, because this looks right. I just need to be on that second ledge there. It looks like we're easily going to make it. Okay, so I'll buy your argument. I don't know enough about it to say for sure. But why does it have to be positive pressure? Like, if you have the negative pressure drawing the air out, or exhausting air, it has to pull in air from somewhere. So is there a reason? I think I'm going to save right here. I think I might have missed... Yeah, let's just go for it. I hope I'm not in the wrong place, but... we still have some place to come back to if I mess this up now. Oh, come on. Doesn't want to let me. I could pass time, but I'd really rather get that hour of sleep. There it is.
Thank goodness. Made it through another night.
Positive pressure would be when you have more, like you're pushing air into the case, which makes the pressure higher, and so then that forces air out. Negative pressure would be when you pull air out of the case, making the pressure lower, which forces air to come in from the outside. Alright, well we have a save, so if I mess this up now, I don't really know where I am anymore. I've been thinking about the... No, we're in the right place. Yeah, I mean, I'm certainly going by the general theory that more fans equals more airflow. And so that can't be a bad thing. Yeah, this is the right way up. I'm not going around the other side like I did last time. We just keep going this way, if we can. Maybe up and around here. And then we can just walk up this way. Yeah, this is it. Either way works. Yeah, I'll open my case up and look at the fan layout again. I was actually really surprised when I went to clean it last time because I thought that might be the issue because I hadn't cleaned it in years since I bought it basically. And it was not at all dusty. It's the only system that I've ever had because I actually made an effort to get a case that wouldn't let the dust in the first place, and man, does that work well. Okay, so we need to crouch here. No, I'm not 100% positive it's temp. But it does seem to only happen when the system is under heavy load. But it doesn't necessarily have to be the temp. Okay, where's a good place to sleep? Maybe up there? Get this saved at the final lock-in point. I can't remember if we got... I think we get one higher than this by going up here. Let me just see if there's a good place for the bedroll here. Maybe down here. Doesn't look like it. Okay, let's see if we can get across here and find a better spot for it. That way we'll just have a save right here before the spot that we need to do some testing anyway. I think we can probably just sleep here. No? There it is. Okay. Okay, so let's lock it in here. Okay, so back to the tests. So I think what I had determined was if we go around here and run to jump over this gap. Forget how you do it. I think you have to start from back here and just clear the gap to get to this side. And then I think we want to get up as high as possible here. There's like a whole procedure here where you can do this fancy thing. Because I can't get up on this ledge here because of this line. Right here, there's a line that goes along. But I think you can, like, if you're really clever, you can, like, build up some speed and then, like, run across like that. And then if you're high enough, you can get up on top of there. But I think I only was able to do it once. It's, like, really, really hard to do. Because you can't quite get up high enough. Oh, and if you go the wrong way, like I did there, you get stuck. I don't think you can go up this way. Yeah, so we got to go around and get back up the other way. Or just reload our save. Either way. Yeah, if you fall there, it sets you way back, because you have to get up on top of this now, which requires going over here and gaining this height. And there's like a line there. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's a line going across there. So if you're on the upper triangle, like this, you can't walk on. I guess you can't walk on that either. Okay, so that doesn't work either. Oh my gosh, that would be hilarious if it turned out to be something like that. I've just been using my computer for years with like some random plastic piece covering the fan. I don't even want to think about it. Okay, so let's go with the easy way to do this first. So what I want to do is try to get over there. And I think the best way to do that is going to be with the skillet. I think this part is possible to do without It's so far away. Maybe I can sneak over like this. Get a little closer. Wait, is anything legal here? Is this not legal to place at all? Oh, this might not be legal to place at all, which means that I'd have to, let's see, what's the default orientation? Facing like that? It's not the worst. So I could like stand here and repeatedly drop it until it lands in exactly the right spot. That seems like it would be annoying. Or maybe, can I make a fire here? Doesn't seem that I can. Alright, let's hold that in reserve and go check out the other spot. Because there's another place to maybe do this. Yes, Battlefield, it is, but I basically know how to get all the way up there except for one spot. But there's another route that goes all the way around the mountain and skips each of the 3 rips. And that one I did a long time ago. Posted the video for it and everything. But this one, I just want to walk straight up the front of the mountain. So we started from the hut, walked up, went around a little bit, and then we had to take a big detour that I'm hoping to cut out earlier, where you go up to that one cave near the engine and then come back. But then you pretty much just walk up the face of the face of the mountain, and you can see we're already quite close. And there's one spot that I don't know how to do. The spot that I'm on, I actually know how to do, or at least in theory, I've done before. Go over here a little bit and just do some more exploration. Okay, Dunk, so the skillet trick. Basically, items in this game generally don't have collision. Meaning, if you drop them or place them, then you can phase through them as you walk, so they don't, like, mess with you or each other. But the skillet is special if you leave a skillet on the ground and then you reload the scene. You have to reload the scene by either, like, leaving a structure and coming back in, or by saving the game and then quitting out and reloading. When you reload the scene, the skillet gains collision, and so then you can stand on it. So one thing I'm considering doing is using the skillet collision on one of these nubs right at the end to like gain a little bit more height by walking on the skillet and then coming back. I just got to figure out where to use it. Yeah, I can see here I'm almost at that corner where I could walk up here. So this might be the right place, actually. Because this is the highest I can get, is walking up that little thing. So if there was a skillet here, I'm sure I can't place it, but we'll try that first, I guess. Oh, it's actually not... Is it falling all the way down? Oh no, that's not good. Well, I can probably still make use of it, because this has collision for me, just not for the skillet. Oh, you know what else I could do? Alright, well, let's try this first. I'm basically going to have to hope it lands in the right spot. We need to get it again down here somewhere. Okay, let's just line up. And I've forgotten what the orientation is on this. I guess we'll find out. Oh, that's not bad. Needs to be higher. I guess I can drop all 3. And then pick up the bad ones. That one's really good. Maybe we see if we can get better. Or is that already enough? That might already be enough. Let's just try it. Let's get another hour of sleep, and then we can test it. So since there's no indoor areas near here, I'm going to reload the scene by creating a save, and then quitting and loading. But once you have this set up, it works forever, as long as you don't touch it again. Okay, so we'll quit out. Go to load. Let's rename this. using bedrolls this way. No, but I think I know exactly what video you're talking about. There's a guy called... I'm not going to be able to remember his name, I don't think. But he has some goat vids on YouTube from years ago. And he placed bedrolls to mark the route up in Milton. Let me just think about this for a second. From that Rabbit Grove area up to the Prepper Cache, in the area near the plane crash, he like mapped out and just showed it with the bedrolls. But bedrolls don't have collision, so he wasn't like using this glitch. So I can definitely, like, you can see I'm getting, like, if I walk here, I'm getting stuck on it. But I'm not able to actually climb it right now. Which is unfortunate. I don't think I'm actually gaining any height from this. I can make a fire here. Alright, so let's do this. Trying to find the highest point that I can make the fire legally. Looks like right there. Let's just go ahead and use some accelerant, because why not? And we don't actually need it for warmth or anything. If I walk along there, am I going to get burned? Maybe I am. Let's do this, I guess. This cooking slot is higher than the other one, so I'm going to put it on here. And I think this resets anyway when I save the game, because it's kind of broken. Let's go for maybe that. Is the fire out yet? Not yet. I guess I still may be able to use that one. All right, let's save and try this again. We're gonna end up using most of the day just sleeping to save the game. All right, I have to save my Summit soda for later. So the thing is, everything I'm doing right now, this is just to make the route easier. It's technically possible to get up to that next ledge without any of these tricks. Can I get up here? Yes, okay. And then does this give me any height? It looks like it still just blocks me. Yeah, I don't think I can gain anything extra from that. I'm going to pick that up. I think we gained as much as we're going to from this. Let me go over here and see if that gets me anything special. I don't think so. Yeah, I would fall off there and just be in the same location there. Okay. So with that height, now we can walk back here. And this may not... I really hope this works. It does not. Well, it does get me up here. Okay, so it actually did quite a bit. I think. Yeah, okay. So this gets me up to the next level. Perfect. All right, so that's place once, and then once you have it there, you can just use this route over and over again without having to do any of the tricks or anything. Did I never reloaded the game, right? Did I save the game but not reload? Does anybody know? I don't remember loading it the second time. So this is without the cooking skillet. This is just using the height from the fire itself. You don't need a cooking skillet for this. You just place the fire there. Use it to get that little bit of height. And then you can walk around here. Unfortunately, you can't get up there, but you can get around here and then go up high. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I saved, but I didn't quit to the menu and reload the game. So the skillet, that skillet never had collision. The other one did because I remembered to reload. Okay, well now that we're up here, this is the part. I believe this is the part that I've never been able to execute without the skillet. Oh, I wanted to see something else while we're up here. Let's see. So we're trying to get up there from here. Here we can walk to. We can't get up there, so we go along here. We go to our campfire that we've set up, or just build a new one. We come along here. We go back. And then this is the slope I was trying to reach right here. Okay, so I'm down there and I can't get up here. So my question is, can I... How do you do this? I don't actually know how it works. Now you can deploy it here. That's interesting. So, if you come up here normally, but you've already placed the travois here. Oh, and you've put your cattail stalk in it. Then you can teleport up. And then drop it. So that is another method. Now, unfortunately, I don't know if you can still use it when it's, if it decays. Yeah, Shiv, I learned that trick from somebody who posted it shortly after the update came out. They used it to teleport up to that lower dock on the other side of the Bleak Inlet thing. When you're trying to get to the cannery. So it has some cool uses. Okay, but yeah, so I'd rather use a campfire than a skillet, and I'd rather use a skillet than a travois. So for this one, we're just using the campfire to make it easier to get up here. I think there's actually technically a way to do it where you go up and around and like cram your way up here, but it's kind of annoying, so... Wait, actually, did I just mess this up? Wasn't it up here that I wanted to be? I've been up there. How did I get up there before? No, this is... I'm so confused right now. Haven't I already done this? Did I do that way lower than I was supposed to? I think I did. It's up there that I can't get, right? Alright, I think I've celebrated prematurely here. Something is off. Something is very, very off here. Let's go back to the start and reevaluate. Okay, I'm gonna go down for a minute. Okay, so we know we can walk up to here. So we come over here. We use this to get up higher. Go up here, we walk up here. And walk up this. Now this ledge... Isn't this where I had the travois placed right down here at the edge? And so I could teleport up there. But that I could already do by walking over here. Yeah, I think I got confused about which ledge was which. I need to mark them. So basically I can do this for free by using that trick. And then... I don't remember if I can climb up here as well. I think I can. I think this one, you just go to this corner, you get out up high here. Okay, so we can get to that ledge for free. And that's the one we can't get to? Okay, so let's mark this with just like a water bottle or something. So this we can get to by walking. I have something more brightly colored. I don't need this. Okay, so that we can get to by walking. Yeah, I think I had some spray cans, but I left them at the hut because I wasn't thinking clearly. Okay, so from here... I think there's a way across there. I want to avoid that because I think that's really tricky to do. So let's go back and retest this. Yeah, see, I had my fire in the wrong spot. I was already able to get up here. What I really need is a way to climb up from here, maybe. Because here, if you come around... I want to be like up on that ledge. Let's see where that goes. You get up on that ledge, you may even be able to go up there and walk around. Oh, that's too bad. I thought I really had something there, but that was a place that I already had a way around. Okay, so back to... Yeah, so the deal with this is there's no room for a fire, which makes it... Well, there's room here, I guess. Alright, I think that's just a transitional bug, right? It shows green for a split second, even though it's not. Yeah, I don't think you can actually place it there. Maybe you can glitch it if you click at exactly the right time. I don't think so, though. Definitely seeing green, but I'm pretty sure you can't glitch it out in that particular way. Well, that's a pretty good spot right there. Wonder if I could use that to get up higher from here. Okay, we gotta actually, I'll show you guys. Okay, so just saving does nothing. We still can phase right through the skillet. So what we need to do is go back to the menu and reload the scene. And now the skillet has collision. So I'm walking into it and getting stuck on it. However, not clear that I'm going to be able to get on top of it. Maybe? Would that be enough height to do anything, though? Probably not. Hey, Ted. Welcome in. Could try to get a better placed skillet. There's a spot up there that could have the deployed travois if I ever get up there. That would be a teleport. That would be really handy. Alright, let's leave that skillet there for a second. I think I'm gonna do the I'm gonna do this trick again and see if this actually does what I think it does. Go to run and then quickly turn and get up on here. I don't think I made it high enough this time. Oh, I did, maybe? No, but this doesn't actually get me all the way up there. Oh, but it might get me high enough to get to this ledge? No? Gets me high enough to get over there, perhaps. Yes, okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Because that ledge is usually almost impossible to cross. And we come over here and get up on this ledge. And I don't think I can get much higher than this. Let's see. I don't want to try to climb until I have actually gained all the height I can from this little area over this way. It might be possible to get up there. Certainly looking close. Maybe we can run this. Yes, this may not be the most efficient way to summit. Okay, I'm not sure how much I've gained from this. Let's go back and see. Certainly gained something, I would say. I think you can even... Yeah, you can get up here. Okay, so this all you can do by walking. Let's see. Let's go back and see where we are relative to our markings. Okay, yeah, I think I remember this from months ago, the last time I was playing around on the mountainside. I think you can't get above this. This overhanging piece here. If you go past that, there's no way to get like up around and higher from that side. Yeah, and I remember doing this. I spent so much time on this. You can like hug just the very base of this wall here. And then... I guess we can try to execute this. You run along and try to get up here. I'm not sure I was ever able to make this work. I think the deal is you can get up like onto this little ledge piece here. Like this little ledge that I'm looking at. The rock ledge on the side, and then you can like run here and try to get up here. But if you just do it normally, like I did, then you're too far down. Yeah, and you can't get to this point right here. That point right there on the side of the screen, which is where you'd need to be able to get to walk up. So this is the part that I have to solve today. And this is the part that one way to solve it is actually to summit by a different method and come down here and place the travois right there. So that when you get here, you can just come up and grab it to teleport. And yeah, it doesn't work with a pot. It's really only... Well, it's really only the skillet that works that way. Because even though the travois has collision, it just has that normally. That's not something that happens with a glitch. And none of the other items from the DLC have collision. I wonder if it's possible to glitch out the placement. Oh, I probably can't deploy it at all, right? Because I'm on too steep of a slope. Yeah. Wonder if you can fool it. Oh yeah, this would be a great place to grab onto it, right there. Could also theoretically have like some, like have a bridge of skillets hanging off the end here. What's the orientation on the skillets? Yeah, so if you placed one there, and then you like made a line of them, you might be able to get on top of it. I don't really want to do that until unless I absolutely have to. So we're gonna pass on that for a second. Another way would be from here. Oh, from here I need to get another 2 or 3 feet up to that ledge. So we can go see if there's a spot over here. I'm actually really close to that. Okay, so I just need to gain a little bit of height from this point here. Let's see if we can place a fire. Okay, so where do I know I can place a fire? There. Let's just try it back here. Okay, sure. I mean, I guess I don't, yeah, it's fine. I'll use some of this heavy lamp oil I brought.
Perfect.
It's getting late, we're gonna need to sleep soon. Guess I should save one of the airline meals, if possible, to eat at the plane. Just for the fun of it. Alright, is this fire out yet? Let's give it just a second. Don't want to burn myself if I don't have to. Okay. We did gain a tiny bit of height there. You can always gain more with the skillet if necessary. It doesn't look like I gained any real significant amount. I have 3 sticks. Yeah, I'll since I don't have any torches on me, next fire we'll throw like a fur on and I'll pull some torches. That way I have extra sticks and tinder if I need them. Thanks, that's a good good thought. Because who knows how many fires I'm going to be starting. So we can get higher here, but I don't think this does anything for me. I think I've experimented with this before. Because you can get higher up to, say, this point, and then you turn around and go back. And you're forced under this point, so we can crouch to maintain as much height as possible around here. And then... didn't look like we lost any
It's getting
there.
dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
Yeah, and then we're just not quite high enough to get up there. And we're still not high enough to get up there, although we did get significantly higher. So maybe that's not necessary. So the trick is getting another little bit here. Doesn't look like it's going to let me do this. Do have one trick up my sleeve, though. Where did I leave that other skillet? I should have 3. That one's pretty high up there. Still not high enough, though. The problem is they're going below me. They're not going to go high enough, I don't think. So where's the highest point along here? Well, it'll be after we go through this pass, right? So we have to be underneath this. So I'd have to somehow gain height here. I don't think this is happening. I think we need to go back to another plan. Yeah, I don't see how I can do anything here. Anybody remember where I left my third skillet? Just thinking about where I would need to go from here. Really just a couple feet away along this whole wall. There I could get up a couple of feet. Here I could get up a couple of feet. And I already tried the rock cache method. I can't remember if I brought my rocks with me, but you can't build them here, unfortunately. A little bit of height that gives me is not enough to do anything going back because we get pushed down there. I must have left it at a different location. It's not on this fire. So gaining a little bit of height from here shouldn't do anything, I don't think. Didn't we determine that? So if we get as much height as possible... Oh, there's actually a little rock up above the others. I think I'm actually gaining more height from this little face out here. But yeah, not close there. And really, if I wanted to gain height, it would have to be on this side, because we're lower than that ledge there. Yeah, so I think this is a dead end here. We're going to have to find it on the other side. Alright, let me quickly see if I can find that skillet, and if not, we'll just go locate it in the morning. So this is the final ledge I can reach right now. This is the actual final spot. What's red and not clothing? And larger than a pill bottle? Ketchup chips? A skillet? We'll go with the ketchup chips for now. Okay, so that's the final ledge I've been able to reach, as far as I know. Guess I'll leave these here for right now. Wasn't there a fire over here? Here's my skillet. I definitely don't need that there. In Mountain Town, on a mountain between grandmother's house and Frozen Lake, there's a spawn point for a body. There are crows circling. Oh, I've been there. Yeah, there's a big area that is not normally reachable that I've found, like, I think 2 or 3 different ways to get up there. It's kind of risky to go up there because there's so many invisible walls to prevent you from going in and out that if you do get past them on the way up, you might get stuck on the way back down. But I never saw a body up there, I don't think. The only out-of-bounds corpse I found was in Coastal Highway that one time. Let's go find a place to sleep. I prefer to be out of this wind, so maybe we can see if we can place the bedroll here, and then we can... This is where we stand that matters, not where the bedroll is. Yeah, we can put the bedroll here, and then tuck away in here. And we're wind sheltered. Alright, we'll just sleep a couple hours at a time until morning. Pretty warm. Might get cold, but we'll deal with it. I can actually sleep for probably closer to 4 hours at a time just because it's I'm on the pilgrim settings where it takes a long time to get cold. I'll do 3. So there is an area before you get to the area that's unreachable. You can get to a sort of a high ground hill back behind Grandmother's house. And I think there can be a deer carcass up there. I'm not sure. So it could be that there's just like a normal spot there and you misinterpreted it. But what I can do is maybe after we're done with this, or maybe we'll take a break from this, I can just spawn some saves at noon on a clear day where we'll have crows and we can just look and see, because we might have to spawn a few times to get them to exist. That's a few hours. I'm gonna need to get light. Wind is picking up. We might have to wait out this weather, regardless.
Looks like I made it through another night.
Dunk, I don't know. I don't know about that spot. Shows up on some maps. I'll have to, do you know which maps? Like, is it on the Steam forums? Or the maps on the wiki, or what? I'll have to check that out. Okay, not the best weather, but we can see well enough to kind of figure out what we're doing here. Did I grab that skillet? I must have. Okay, new day, fresh start. First of all, let's just recreate everything so I can see how easy it is, what we've done so far. So the steps are, you get up here, we know that. You come up here, you gotta go across this way, and then up, and around. And then we gotta go up this slope. Then to get up here, we could use a travois if we had placed it, but we just go around here. And crouch to get under this. Yeah, that was my theory on the Coastal Highway one, because it really didn't make any sense where it was. But I think they probably built it like before they added the sprains, and they just had places that you could get that didn't make sense later on. But it was actually removed, I think, in the first Tails patch. It was just no longer there. So I don't know. Maybe they saw my video on it, or maybe maybe it just got removed in a pass. Okay, so we gotta go around here. And then do this trick to get up higher, I think. I think we have to do this. I could be wrong. Yeah, because we have no other way to get up that high. Okay, so I actually have to execute that correctly. I was actually surprised. I think I landed it my first 2 or 3 times today, and I remembered it being a lot harder, so this might take a couple of tries. Essentially, we need to run along this wall, but then we need to quickly turn and hop across so we get above this ledge here. And we missed it again. We have to be up higher. Okay, so probably for the eventual route where I have like everything laid out exactly the way I want it and I can just come through here, probably we do a travois skip to get from this ledge up to the next one, because this is too much work to do every time. If we were aiming for that. Or potentially there's a way to do it with a skillet too, but... I think I'll see if there's a better way to do this. I'm not able to land that anymore for some reason. Could be the wind, or could just be that I'm not executing it properly anymore. Or maybe we can somehow get high enough from here. I don't think we can, though. Yeah, so this is as high as I can get. And before I was able to get not all the way up, but much higher on this thing, so that I could grab that ledge there. But an alternate method would be to figure out how to hop across here reliably. And that could be done potentially with a skillet. So it's a question of whether I want to try to execute this, or if I want to do the... try to come up with a new method involving the skillet. Let's try this a couple more times. And if I just can't figure it out again, we'll have to come up with a new plan. Wait, did I use a skillet to gain some extra height there? Is that why it was so easy last time? Because I got extra height. Maybe that's what the skillet was doing. Maybe that is a necessary skillet. Or not necessary, because I know you can do this without the skillet, but it could make it a lot easier to stay high enough. Yeah, because I keep falling because I'm a little bit too low. So if I gained a little bit of height there and maintained that when I made the jump, Okay, Dunk. I'll definitely have to check that out. So directly to the left of the Wolf's Jaw Overlook. That's pretty cool. Yeah. I know there are several paths. Like, if you're on the wrong side of the bear, near Miner's Folly, trying to go to the gold mine, you can actually drop down. You can skip the bear and drop down into a little area that takes you, well, you have to drop down twice. First, you drop down into a big area where you can walk around, but there isn't really anything there. And then from there, you drop down to the area at the lower cave, past the wolf gauntlet. behind the waterfall, and so then you can just take the cave up to get to the other side. But there's a lot of stuff like that in Ash Canyon. Alright, let's give this one more shot, and then we're going to go back to the other method, I think. Or no, we're going to try to do this skillet. Because I think the skillet was actually key to this whole thing, and I didn't realize it. I keep forgetting to jump across there. Alright, we gotta go back around, get up high. Oh no. Now we gotta do this again. Okay, so that's why there was no skillet. I gotta remember that. We go over here. And then did I really not have a way to make this go up higher? Yeah, this is where I was trying to place the fires and they weren't cooperating. I think I found a good spot back here though. This has got to be better, right? Like I can get that left rock way up there. Oh, that's an interesting feature. So if you build a fire where you're allowed to, but rotate it properly, you can get one of the rocks to give you a huge amount of height. I wonder if there's a way to use this to my advantage. Like we find a legal spot here. I mean, technically you still have to be able to climb those, but... Make a little staircase right here. If I can just find a green spot again. Make a little staircase with the two rocks. I'm gonna build it a little further down if I can. Maybe one more this way? Yeah, there it is. Right there. I'm just, picturing... Who was that? Your, theoretical plane crash survivor. Oh, I see it up at the top of the chat there. That was Dunk. Alright, let's go and get some torches off of here while I'm thinking about it. Burn a fur and grab some torches.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Got it. Little trick there to get the last torch when you only have a second left on the fire. Or you only have exactly 10 minutes. Alright, we gotta let this go out. I don't think we need a torch right now, so I'll just put this out. I guess while we're waiting for this to go out, we can go ahead and do pre-harvest some stuff. Let's make some tinder for next time. Actually, let's do this. We can craft... Oh, you have to do them one at a time? That's kind of annoying. Or maybe you can adjust it. I don't know. Okay, and then I can light a fire with a torch just as easily as a stick. Okay, so let's see if this gained me any height. So this is the height you can normally get to. And if we walk back this way... I don't seem to be gaining anything. But the advantage of the fire is that you can place a skillet on it. So let's do that. And that's the default orientation. So even if I do like this, when we save and load, it's going to snap back. I'm just going to pass time for an hour because we don't really need to worry about sleep right now. There's the save. Okay, so now... Yeah, I'm not gaining anything extra from that. But when I quit, the handle should snap back over to the other side. But we should also gain collision. I'm trying to keep up with what you guys are talking about with the ledge in Ash Canyon. I may have to go experiment around there and see what I can find at some point. Oh, that's amusing. This is something I noticed before. If you save the game, I've done this indoors, like if I'm stuck somewhere and there's a crate. I save the game facing the crate and pushed all the way to the front and then quit and reload the game. Sometimes it teleports me on top of the crate. I think that's what just happened to me here. I was like facing a little bit towards the rock wall, because look how much higher I am now. I wonder if you can climb a steep mountain just by... Oh my goodness. You could do this with sprains, right? You just face into the mountain like this until the game saves with a sprain, and then quit and reload until it spawns you higher. And then do it again, get another sprain, quit and reload. You need a lot of cloth for bandages because you actually have to heal the sprains. But you could potentially just teleport straight up the face of a mountain that way. That would be really funny. Alright. So we don't need the skillet at all because we're so high up here. Yeah, look how much higher we are. I'm going to go back to that save in a second. Let's do a couple of test runs here, though. Okay, so that still wasn't high enough. Let's go back. I want to see if it always spawns me up higher. Yeah, look how high up I am. Oh, we're going to be doing some experiments with this later. Oh, I really messed that up. It's probably easier to just refresh. So this is higher than I've ever been able to get with the... with stuff before. Okay, but I can't make that. Could try to do the run around and grab the side thing. Then I just drop down here. And then I don't think there's anything I can do from here. Yeah, so this is a dead end over here. Let's try this again. I mean, you guys saw me do this multiple times just a minute ago. The jump. You start there, run along the wall, and grab over here. Maybe I'm not turning fast enough now. Maybe you have to do it almost instantly. So it's run, turn. Yeah, that was probably it. Okay, so I was just doing it wrong, I guess. And it doesn't get you up to this ledge, but you can go over here. And then you're high enough up to do this. And then unfortunately, I think to get the height that we need, we have to go all the way around here. Should I have grabbed that skillet? We'll probably be fine with just 2. Okay, here's the point where we get up high. I think there's nothing left. I'll go up a little bit more. Yeah, we can't do anything more there, I don't think. We come along here and get up this way. Maybe? Yeah, here we go. What? Is this right? So confused right now. Yeah, this is that point that I said if you go down there, you can't get any higher. Yeah, you can't grab that wall at all. But that's making me wonder, what if you ran? Let's save here. And that way I can come back here if I want to. Yeah, so that's the problem, is there's no way to scale this side. You get over to this side, and you come up here. There's no way to scale any of that. Yeah, I think I remember this now. You just end up on this slope that... That's like where you want to be if you're coming the long way in my video, where I show how to do this, where you go all the way around the mountain. You want to be like up there. And there's just no good way to reach it from here. Okay, so let's go back to that save. Get as high as possible here. Stand up. And then... I think we want to try to run that so we don't drop down as much. Stand up here. Run across there. Okay, so I'm up on the snow ledge. So now I think the plan is run and try to grab that rock wall over there. Nah, we're not nearly high enough because we need to get up there. Oh, I think I saw green. Is it going to let me actually place it here? Yes! Sweet. Okay, so we actually get to use this then. Because I think this might actually end up being a useful spot if I can find the right angle. Let's get it as close to the edge as possible. I think that's about as close as we're going to get. Okay. I heard some ptarmigans up there. Alright, so I'd be making the jump from here. So let's, yeah, let's save here. And then I'm going to go ahead and try it once without the benefit of the skillet. Try it one more time. Okay, so you can make that. Even without the skillet having collision. But then I don't think even this is good enough, is it? Maybe it is. Looks like we're so close. Okay, so everything I've done so far you can do without the skillet. And then you end up so close to this little corner here. So you just need a little bit of height beyond what I've done so far. Yeah, we're up on that ledge, just above. There's our marker for the highest point that we've been. So we would just need to get a little bit more height. And then I'm pretty sure I know how to do the rest of this. We'll still obviously do it, of course. But I think this is the part. Right, because I've done all this without the skillet and without the sled. I think this is the part where we're going to need one of those items. So let's try this theory. I'm pressed up in the corner. This is obviously kind of silly, but I want to see if I can do the teleport trick. Doesn't seem to have worked. Let's see if we get different RNG. Let's try loading instead of resuming. I don't think that matters, but... Alright, and so one last thing. We're running out of daylight here, so I don't really... I guess we can just sleep again. And spend the night. Might have to make some water. Alright, so I'm going to do this one more time, but I'm going to do it facing the wall, so there's not something, like there's not a rock in the way. Create this save. Refresh that. This is like a new trick that I'm trying to use right now, so this may not work. It totally works. So there you have it. No skillet or sled needed. All you have to do is intentionally get a sprain once you reach that high point to save the game, quit, teleport up, come back, and finish the route. Let me show you guys the rest of the route now, assuming I can remember how to do it. And then, actually what we should do while we're up here... Where did I teleport from exactly? I don't want to mess this up. I think I teleported from down there to... Yeah. So to this point right here is the tricky part. And I think we can grab it from here. Let's try from here. Let's just sort... by weight? Whatever, it works. Not really happy with that. Let's try here. I think I'll be able to reach it regardless, but... Okay, I guess that's as good as we're gonna get. Let's test it now. I can always reload that save to get the teleport up to the top again. Okay, so we come up here. There's our beef jerky saying that's the highest point we've reached. And we just... Whoops. We have to put something in. I hope I can reach it to put something in now. Right there. Here, hold these for me. And we teleport up here. Put it back down. And we're on our way. Okay, let's finish going up to the summit, and then, So I'm not... Okay, so here's the deal. The method that I just used involves quitting out of the game to reload. Although, technically, you could come all the way up here. No. Yeah, it involves quitting out of the game. Because you have to stay in that spot, so you can't, like, reload by doing something else. I'm not really happy with it. I want a version where you can like use tools to get up. So one method obviously is to summit first by a normal method. Come down here, put the travois in place, and then from that point on you can do it normally and just use that to ledge skip. But what I'd rather have is a method using the skillet to allow me get that little bit of extra height. That way I don't have to even do the summit first. I think this is it here. I think we can cram our way in here. Hmm. I might be wrong about this. Oh, it's over here, maybe? Yeah, it's super sketchy. But you can get up here. And then I guess we'll just run around. What I was remembering about that ledge that I tried just a minute ago is if you're trying to carry a bunch of heavy stuff up here, you can like go leave it on that ledge, and then you can come pick it up. Right, because you can go down here, and then that's the ledge where we were just standing, right down there. So if you leave it like on that ledge, then you can grab it from here after you do that whole loop around. And here we are at the summit. Now, I don't know if we can really claim victory here, though, because we ended up using a new exploit that I wasn't even intending to use to get up here. So I don't think we're going to go up on top of the plane and drink our soda just yet. We haven't really earned it. Is chat working? I haven't seen anybody type anything in a while. I just want to make sure it's not frozen. So, what do you think we should do? Okay, thanks. Yeah, I think I want to go down and try to do the... Yeah. I think I want to go down and try to do the cooking skillet version. I just don't know where to use it. I mean, I guess at the very least we have confirmation. Yeah. Okay, so we have 100% confirmation that without using the save and load glitch, you can summit by another method, whether you use my long loop around or just climb the ropes. And then you can come back and place the travois here. And then from that point on, you can go up and down the front of the mountain normally. So that works. So then the only question is, can we come up with a method for doing the same thing where we start without this already here? That guy's dead. Right, the skillet over there. Okay, so we need to go back and try this method. Do I want to just load the... No, the save won't do anything. The save is from right here. I guess it'll save me some time. I don't need this travois anymore here, right? I guess I want to leave it there, actually. So that gives me a way to get back up here without doing anything crazy. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to keep track of everything. Okay, so what I did was walk up here normally to basically right here. And then I pushed myself up against the wall, quit, reloaded, and that teleported me slightly up the hill. So I'm guessing that you can do the thing that I was talking about where you just walk straight up the mountain by just repeatedly spraining yourself, quitting, reloading, spraining yourself, quitting, reloading, which is just hilarious that they took the campfire glitch out, but that is in the game. Right, this is the spot. Want to get as high as possible. Around here. Okay, so we made the height, so it doesn't look like this is really doing much for me. And I still have one more. Because what I really need is a way to get a little bit more height going up this way. So probably... that's going to involve coming right here. And using my last skillet. Oh, come on. It really dropped outside of my reach. That's unfortunate. I can't get it anymore. Yeah, I fell down. Can I still get back up there? No? No, I really fell down. Alright, well, let's try it from here. It's so annoying that you can't place it. You try building a fire there, I guess. Doesn't look like it's a legal placement spot, so I'd have to stand there and drop it. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, well, regardless, like, we know that I was able to do it without the skillet at least one time. But yeah, you make a reasonable point. I guess I could test it both ways, too. Now there, I'm actually interacting with the skillet, but I'm not able to get up on top of it for some reason. Yeah, I'm like running into it. So I need to be higher, and if I'm higher, then I already made it, I think is the deal. So I think the skillet is like... the skillet might actually be hurting me, because these ones where I try to go and it's like blocking me. Yeah, I'm like way above it. I'm gonna pick it up. I have both of them, right? No. I left the other one in the snow down here? Yep. Right. Okay, so I need to crouch coming down there to maintain as much height as possible. Okay. I want to do this without sleeping through the night, so let's go back to the previous save. Which is doing the teleport here before we've placed the... yeah, this is fine just as long as I don't save the game again. So let's go grab the skillet. Which I need to get up higher to do. Yeah, it's blocking me. Alright, well now we'll really see. Didn't make it that time. Maybe it was helping. I think it's just a matter of getting high enough, though, because I definitely had multiple problems with this before. A lot of these tricks is just about learning the exact right technique. Like when I was having trouble over there with that one where you have to like turn, just realizing that I needed to turn a lot earlier. Like it was almost like run turn, just instantaneous turn, made that so much easier to do. And I think here I just need to learn like when am I supposed to turn and how much to land just where I need to be up higher. I wonder if I can even get up onto that ledge. That would be pretty sweet. Okay, so here's where I have to crouch to hug this. And then can we... Let's actually put the skillet back here. Might be easier to grab. It doesn't look like I'll be able to place it, so I'm going to have to use the drop method. Alright. Let's go up to the edge. Maybe a little bit back. And drop both of these. Well, that one's at least possibly doing something. Can't get that one anymore. All right, let's pick this up. I'm gonna create a new save, so I'm gonna wipe out all my progress from before. I'm pretty confident I can use that glitch, the save and load glitch, to teleport that last inch up if I need to get back to the summit. If I want to like set up the travois again. All right, need to save. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna be sleeping soon anyway. Past time for an hour.
Feels like night is coming.
So this is unfortunate, right? Because we haven't really, other than this last travois thing, none of the skillet tricks have really worked. The hope is that this will be usable on Interloper, right? Yeah, so the idea would be, I guess two things. Any normal save, anything from Pilgrim to, like, Nagoa or even Misery in the early game, I guess. Like, before you get, the last affliction. You'd be able to basically just walk straight up the mountain. No, you don't get that many sprains. I'll show you guys. You can avoid most of the sprains by using the sprain cooldown thing. So even walking up the side of the mountain, like you might get a couple of sprains here and there. And if you wanted to use the teleport glitch there, then you'd use one. You'd get one intentionally. Alright, so let's see if this skillet does anything for me. But yeah, on any mode like that, yeah, there's a lot of flat spots on the way up. You can't see right now because I've got the sprains turned off for this because I just didn't want to have to think about it. I also really don't want the game to save at inopportune times. It looks like... Ooh, we just popped up a little bit. Maybe that is a good thing. Maybe we just run from here, or... I don't know, it's probably better to stay crouched and just kind of creep along here. I don't think there's any way that gave us enough height. Just that little bit we got. No, it's not even close. No, we're still way down the mountain. Oh, that was you, Dunk, with the straight line train. Well, at any rate, this for it, Pilgrim through Nogoa, this gives you a way to use the summit as a base. Because what you could do is like you could map out the whole area. You could have the this is not high enough, right? You could have the travois set up right there, and you could just repair it periodically. I think it needs to be repaired, because I think if it gets ruined, it probably won't let you pick it up. But once you have that there, you could just have this as a way to go down and fish, and then hunt, and then just walk. Hey, Jen. Well, we are using cooking skillets to scale the mountain, you see, so who likes to bring their cookware with them when they climb mountains? It makes perfect sense. Yeah, I feel like the skillets just aren't working out the way I wanted them to. Like, not being able to place them in most locations and having to use the drop trick is just really annoying. So it's not really working out that well. Another thing I just realized is it might be better to get some other shortcuts. The skillets have only helped by getting dropped out of range. Dropped out of range. I'm confused. So Jen, did you just get here? Because we found an interesting use of the glitch that I believe you and I were talking about when you were stuck in the farmhouse, or in the one in Melton, when you got stuck in that little corner. Oh, I see. They dropped out of range and now we don't have to deal with them anymore. Yeah, so what I found... I think I actually have to execute this properly to be able to use this, so give me 1 second. We gotta get up here. Of course, now that I said that I need to execute it properly, it's gonna take me like 20 tries. See, if there was a way to use a skillet to make this better, like maybe I put a skillet right here, and it gives me that little bit of extra height. Maybe I can like drop a skillet on that wall. I don't know. I think if I turn too much or not enough, it's got to be just the right amount so that I like land. I think there's like a spot where you can stand on the wall. It's like right there at the corner. And if you don't hit that exact spot, then you fall just a little bit too low. Oh, look at that. There's like a place to stand there. Wonder if I can hit that. I can. You can come stand in here. I don't know if that does any good. It might. Can I walk on this? I mean, I guess I could build up some speed and then run along the wall. Oh yeah, that's way better. Okay, well, so that's a way to do it, I guess. Or maybe I just got lucky there. Anyway, so you do that, you come along here. This is like the final part of this. You can see we're just below the plane. You can do all of this without the skillet and without the travois as well. But I realized that I only need a little bit more height here, so I just face the mountain, save the game, which you could do by just intentionally getting a sprain, but I have the sprains turned off, so we have to pass time for an hour. And then we do the quit and reload, and what it does is it sometimes, I don't know if it always works, teleports you forward a bit, and it'll put you on top of whatever you were facing. So in this case, it puts you forward, and I think it actually put me higher, just not high enough. So let's just do it again. Last time for an hour. And we'll quit and reload. Usually, last time I did it with just a single attempt. Okay, of course, now that I'm trying to show you, it's not working. Let me just do a couple more reloads. I think I might need to face directly into the, like, facing the hill to get the most... Yeah, there it is. So you just have to reload until you get that favorable spawn forward. So it occurred to me you could actually take a steep hill, like just a steep hill that there's no way you would ordinarily be able to climb. Face into it, so like this, right? Way too steep to climb. Face into it and just move back and forth until you get a sprain. Quit and reload, which moves you a bit up. And then face into it, move back and forth until you get a sprain. Quit and reload. And just like slowly teleport your way up the hill. So that particular glitch does have a use. A very silly one, but a use nonetheless. Alright, I gotta decide what I'm gonna do with the rest of this stream. I think I'm going to take a break, and then I don't know if this character is gonna go to Blackrock. I think we might go to Blackrock, because there's some stuff that I wanted to experiment with there. I don't think we're gonna do Blackrock today, though. That's too much effort, too much time. So, who was it? Was it Dunk or Ted or somebody was telling me about that corpse in Milton? So we might do that. Check that out real quick. Trying to think, was there anything else? Okay, that was Ted. Well, if Ted's still in the chat, we'll do that when we come back from this 5-minute break. The Ash Canyon carcass I could try. I don't have a... Okay, Ted. Yeah, I don't have a map. But yeah, let's plan on doing both of those things. I think, unfortunately, the way I'm going to leave the summit is for right now, because I think I've exhausted everything I can think of right now. But right now, you have to get up there first, come down, and place the... I'll just do this once real quick for people who just got here. Before the break, I'll go ahead and do this skip. So what we found is once you get up here, so you come up to the summit by some other method, or by using the teleport glitch, come down here and you can place the travois here. And now, any future trips that you make, you walk up the front of the mountain with all the methods that we've used, come up here, grab the travois. Whoops, I forgot to put something in it. No, open. Take my antibiotics, please. Okay, so now you grab it, and it puts you up here. And now you can put it down, and you're back up. And then from here, it's like you run up here, you find this spot, go along here, get back up somehow. Yeah, there we go. And then like you run around here and eventually find your way up to the summit. Oops, or you fall and almost lose your entire save because you like clipped through the terrain. That's definitely something to keep in mind. Alright, I think we'll do a break there. And we'll do those two... try to locate those two carcasses when I get back. Yeah, the Homesteader's Goat is so good. Like, I wouldn't care about it so much. It's just any other route that you take, you have to backtrack so much. Because if you take the shortcut up to Foreman's, like through the cave, through the Wolf Gauntlet, then you got to go over to the mine and back, and then down to Homesteaders, or you got to go down to Homesteaders and then back up, back to Foreman's, and then back to the mine. It's like, it's just so much quicker to just do one circuit where you hit the Homesteaders, then climb up the rope, and then go around, and it's a nice smooth path. I mean, I guess one way you could do it is if you had the triple climb in you, right? Like if you had the ingredients already, but usually you want to get the backpack early. So you don't really have a lot of coffee, and you don't have cooking 3 for the rosehip pies, and you don't have like 2 stems to waste. But you could technically do the triple climb up to the gold mine, get the backpack. Although even then, you still have to do another climb after that just to get back up to the top of the gold mine. Then you do the Foreman's and then Homesteaders on the way out. So it's still not perfect, but... Alright, give me about 4 or 5 minutes, and then we'll test some of this other stuff. I'm actually going to close the game, because I don't want my computer to panic while I'm gone for 5 minutes. But we'll pick this up in a second. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. All right, I am back. Let's get the game launched again. Yeah, I don't think links are gonna go through. I think I can. I'll take a look after the stream. I can like pre-approve certain people to post links. I'm not really well versed in YouTube chat moderation because I haven't done a lot of streaming, but. All right. I believe I said we would do the Milton one first. Let me just see where I left this one. Yeah, we were right up at the top. There's a lot more I want to do with this straight up the front of Timberwolf idea. But I think it's gonna have to wait for another stream, or maybe I'll just do some offline stuff and then make a video on it. Had a few ideas during the break. Well, thanks, Dunk. Are there spammers? I didn't see any spammers. Yeah, I'm kind of dreading that because I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna really have to figure out the YouTube chat moderation thing now. I mean, I'm hoping that a lot of that stuff is, I'll probably, like, get some of the regulars to sign up to be moderators when that starts to be an issue. I'm not even sure how to do it. I know so little about streaming. But I just do the bare minimum to make it work. Should we just do a Pilgrim game? It's probably easier than setting up custom. Yeah, let's just go in Milton. We're gonna have to create a bunch of spawns too, right? Yeah, I'm gonna have to look for. I think Pilgrim always spawns you noon and clear day, so we can probably just check it quickly. So it should be. That's the carcass down there. Oh no, which bridge is this? Now this is the right bridge. So the carcass that you're looking for should be over here. If it's there. Just behind Grey Mothers. So that's a good spawn point. Now you may be able to tell me, like roughly, is it up there? Because if it is, I think it's on the ground right here. This is an area that not a lot of people know about. There's like a little flat open area here up above behind the town. That's like relatively easy to get to, but if you're at the town itself, better look from side of a moose lake. Okay, we can go around there. Wait, do you think that's actually it? Because that is the impassable area up there. Yeah, sorry, with the chat lag, I couldn't tell. Message retracted. I think we should, I think we should be able to see it from here, though, right? Like, we should be able to see crows? Or is it, like, mostly further over towards the moose side? We're probably going to have to restart this save. But I want to go down here and see how far we can get into the plain area and see if we can get a better angle on it from over there. If we go over to the Moose Lake area, I can try to show you guys that route up. Yeah. What happens here? I don't remember this at all. 'Cause you can probably go up here, can't you? They just stop you right here. That's what that little outcropping is for. To prevent you from getting up there. Yeah, it looks like they've planned this out pretty well, so you can't get up that way. Alright, and then that's going to take me a long way around. Let's, I can either spawn... Let's see what a new spawn point looks like first. Because I think they sometimes spawn you over there by the bridge, or like over by the lake. This is a terrible spawn, right? Because we're over by the gas station. All the way on the wrong side of the map. Yeah, so we won't use this at all. Okay, this is over at the bridge, so we want to be down this way. This is a good spot to start. Now, there's one way to get up to the high ground from over there, but I'm going to try to remember the route that I found over here, because I think this will be better for what we're looking for. Those crows are going to be around that corpse hidden back in the walls there. No, Jen, the Moose Lake up on the left here. It's like sort of north of the there's like a trailer in a cave, and then you go a little bit northeast from there along the road, and there's a lake. It's basically just across the mountains. Yeah, so that's for the corpse back in there. Do I even remember how to do this? I hope it's not that tree back there. I don't think it's that tree back there. I think it's further up this way. My memory of scouting this out is pretty hazy. Oh, we're already at the lake. Maybe it was that spot back there. Okay, so if I'm standing on the lake, you tell me where optimally I look to see the crows if they're out. Like, now, I understand that they may not be right now. But, like, are we talking at that log? Oh, there are crows there. You know, I think those are just the same crows that we saw from the other side. But I'm assuming that's what you're talking about right there. Not present right now. I'm going to wait for chat lag to catch up. So you're saying this is not the crows that you're talking about, or it is? Well, we'll see. Because that's that log. You can hear the waterfall just over there. Just over there, I guess. All right, might be. Okay, so let's go do this thing, and we can verify if those right, because those might not be the crows that I'm talking about. But yeah, there's not as much space in here as you might expect. Let's go see if I can get up to this high ground using this goat. I think it's near the car over here. I ran past it because I didn't expect it to be this close. Pretty sure it was closer. Hey Murph, we have finished our summit stuff, and we're just in Milton trying to identify some spots in this sort of high ground dead zone area. I do not remember how I got up here before. Maybe it was that log. Feels like it should be... I don't think you can get up there, can you? Might have to do some experimentation. It can't be that log. Took the plane over to Milton. Wait, what is this? Why don't I recognize this at all? Is this going down to the, Oh yeah, this is the path down to the... Okay, I know where we are. I'm feeling so out of sorts here. Like, I'm just completely missing whatever path I used to use. Maybe I need to get onto that... Oh yeah, I forgot we actually have sprains now. I actually have to manage that. Well, this certainly looks promising. If we like go along here. Maybe? And we can get up here. Alright. Let's deal with the ankle so I can run. Leave the wrist for now. Top 5 bears. Alright, I'll bite. Lake bear on Mystery Lake. Lake bear in Timberwolf Mountain. This is hard. Blackrock prison bear, of course, because he's so rare. Can't quite get up there, and now we're taking a plunge. I don't know if we can... Could we just get across here the whole time? Maybe we could. I don't know if I actually needed to do that, but it looks like we made it somewhere. I feel like there used to be a better way up here, but this certainly works. Okay, so these crows are over that stuff. We already know about that. Yeah, I've never liked the foreman's bear. Oh, there's a death trap right there. We could fall down in there and lose our run. Let's try going around this side. Those crows that we saw before are still quite a ways down that way. Yeah, so here we are. This is just a huge, massive area up here that's completely dead. There's not really anything up here. Just a big, empty wasteland. Alright, so let's go down towards the other crows. I'm having a real hard time. Like, I feel like there should be, like, 2 more just iconic bears. We're still not even close to where we need to be. We need to go all the way over there. Oh, yeah, probably. I haven't actually ever played the challenges, but, there's a guy, I forget who it is, who's doing an Always Hunted challenge where he just plays the hunted but never quits it. Sounds like it could be interesting. Yeah, I think the problem we might run into... See how narrow this is? Like, the lake is right there. And then there's just, like, this little narrow bend. And then looking over here, you'll see we're already pretty much at town. So there's... There's an invisible wall here. It says what I was talking about. I'm pretty sure that's that body though, right? Can we see it? Maybe if we go around. There's an invisible wall preventing movement. Kind of annoying. Yeah, I can't go that way at all.
I'm gonna need some first aid soon.
Yeah, we're completely blocked off now from that entire side of the map. In fact, we are now floating in the air. Think. Okay, we're not floating, we're just blocked. So where's Greymothers? We seem to be... yeah. I think that was the corpse. Okay, up there near lake. Okay, so in that case, it's not going to be here. I'm just going to try to go a little bit further so we can see what we're looking at. And then I'll start a new save to see if we can get one. The thing is, this is near the lake. Like, that's where the crows are. And then just across the mountains here, this is the lake right here. So it is really close to the lake. Like, if you're on the lake, you look right over there, and the crows are right there. I wonder if I can get up onto this high spot. There's so many invisible walls here. It's such a pain to try to navigate. Yeah, I was thinking about the DP bridge. I was also thinking about the broken railroad one. Basin doesn't... or... oh, did somebody say moose? Because I was going to say, there's no bear in the basin. So you're probably on to moose. I wish I could just see if that's the one that I think it is. I think it is, though, because we're at the edge of town. Up in this little hilly area. Alright, let's do 200, 300 meters further. Okay. Let's do another save. I might still go back to that first one. Top 5 bunnies. I'm just gonna say all the ones that the one Milton near the plane crash where there's like a ton of them all at once. Where am I? Okay. We're up north of the church. Perfect. So I'll just go to the trailer. I'm too much of a contrarian to ever care about Larry. Like, I feel like if I ever saw him on a run, I'd just immediately snap his neck just to spite people. You're like, this is what I think of your special rabbit. Alright, so here we are. This is the lake. So you said you saw it on your save. So you can probably tell me I'll give you some options, and you tell me which one. So let's say we're standing from this high point here, just behind the lake. Would you say the crows are at A, B, C, D, E, or F? What was that again? Roughly A, B, C, D, E, or F? Something like that. I'll just get the rough idea. A. Oh, well then isn't it those crows that are in that hidden spot? The little hidden corpse that's got the backpack on the other side here. Let's go see if it's there right now, because I don't see the crows out and about. Maybe not, because that's further away than I thought it was. But there are crows up here, and if you go down in here, there's a little tucked away nook. No crows in this save. This crows, I mean... Oh, so there's no body there with crows? On your... Okay, so you'd say it was in between... Yeah, the only reason I did that is because Larry wasn't there. That's right. Okay, so basically near that body, but closer this way. Okay, so I think we need more saves. I think we're going to switch to the Ash Canyon one if we don't find it soon, though, because it looks like it's just going to be a matter of getting the right body to spawn. Oh, what platform are you playing on? And do you own the Tales update? That's right, Murph. And unfeeling robot. Always gets the job done. Okay, so I'm not even gonna look this time. Let's just run around to the... Okay, you're on PC. I just wanted to make sure you weren't on like Switch. That's like 10 updates behind and might not even have this have the same stuff. Because that deer carcass I found in... Oh, you know what? I think I might have found another deer carcass up here before. Am I? I might be imagining things. I feel like I have a vague memory of thinking, oh, this is just like the one I found in Coastal Highway. Where it's like just a random deer carcass in the middle of nowhere. It's an old save? How old? Like, is it... It's not pre-TFT, is it? Like, it's not, Well, let me ask you this. Can you do the goat? If I show you how to do the goat up there? So you can see for yourself? Because there may be a body up there. Okay, so those crows there are definitely the ones from the body down below. on the other side. We know that. So you're saying there's some over there. I just don't have any. I own the DLC, but don't want to have the DLC content in a run. I don't know about in a run, but I think what you can do is, if you go into the Steam preferences, you can like uninstall various DLC content. Like you can uninstall Wintermute, which I did a long time just to save space. But I think you can uninstall the Tales from the Far Territory. And you can probably back up the files first, so you don't have to re-download them when you want to reinstall. Yeah, so all I'm getting is the crows for this over here. Alright, let me see if I can do this goat again. I'm pretty sure it starts near the car. I think there might be a better way to do it than what I just did. Yeah, my best guess would be that sometimes that body there spawned in the wrong place. And so the crows were like up in a weird spot. I feel like it involved this tree. Is there any way to get on that tree? Alright. Give me a second. You don't have to pay too close attention to what I'm doing here, because I don't want to send you down the wrong path. This is not the way I got up the first time. I'm just seeing if there's an easier way. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, okay. So I think you come to this tree here. And you don't even have to use the tree. You just come over this way. Try to clear sprain risk here. Walk up the slope. It's kind of a pain because you have to find the right angle and then go across. And then I think you can walk up the rest of it over here. Yeah, we're going to get a sprain here. But the idea is you can get high enough up that then you can go along this wall to get to that ledge over there. And I think once you're standing on this ledge here, I think you're golden. Because now you're up above where they intended you to be, right? Like if you look down, there's the car. We're kind of up on a ledge up here that wouldn't ordinarily be reachable. So I think I can go redo that if you want. But I think from here, you can kind of just explore around up here. If I remember correctly. Yeah, and we have to go along here to get up on top. That's the other trick, right? So when you're here up above this little nook, oh my goodness, I think I found another awesome campsite. Need fuel. I need to see if I can put a campfire here. Is there a flat spot for a bedroll in here? Come on, this has to work. This would be such a cool base. I'm thinking about running, not like a tournament, but just like an event. Because I find all these like cool spaces to put your base, but I never have time to use them. So I'm thinking about running an event where I just provide a list of like 20 or 30 spots, just like that, and people can like create a save however they want and just like make their base, put all their stuff in it, do all the you know, all the things you do with a base. Hang stuff up on the walls, collect stuff, make it cozy. Alright, so then from here, once you're up here, I think it's mostly walking. Yeah, so you have to do the little trick along the wall here to get up here. And then, let me just bandage this. Well, Murph, the big thing is all the new content from Tales, because I still haven't really done 2 of those regions. pretty much at all. It's the best way to get across here. Really don't want to fall in here and trap myself. Oh yeah, I guess you can always just watch the video back, now that I think about it. Yes, Shiv, I turned the sprain wobble off because it's so annoying. Okay, so here's the deal. Once you're up here, there's the lake. There's the crows that are over that corpse in the nook. So if you think that corpse on your save is somewhere in between these, then you should be able to find it somewhere up here. However, if it's up there, also if this is a really long-term save, I recommend you back up the save before you do this, because worst case, you get up here and you get trapped behind an invisible wall, and then you get a sprain that saves your game and you're stuck up there forever. The other thing that can happen is you could find like a hole in the ground that you accidentally fall down in, and then you land with a sprain, and that instantly locks you in place there. So this type of thing is not without risk. But yeah. I think I'm done with this. I don't know if there's a way to get up there or not. Maybe we can try. But I think we're going to go try the Ash Canyon one now. Maybe I didn't try this before, did I? Just coming along this side. And seeing if I can get up above the lake on this side. Because it could be over there too. Okay, well, let me know. Leave a comment on this, this stream later on, and let me know, so anybody who sees this can know if that panned out, if they're actually watching all this. So you can get up here. So you can actually get up, you can go back and rewatch that if you need to, but you can get up on top of this as well. So you should be able to check every possible area. That's the lower area that we were on before. No. Can't get up there, though. But we can check everything else. So we can get up to the high ground here. But we haven't been able to get up to that rock face behind the lake yet. I don't know if there's a way to do that or not. Alright, thanks. Yeah, I'd definitely be... Ooh. This sometimes happens. So there's an invisible block. And unfortunately, I fell off of it. But if I keep track of where it is... Alright, we're going to do some Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. I need to come back here without sprains. Because then what I can do is save... I can do it anyway. Alright, I know what to do. We're going to do this a little bit more. Don't worry about the map link. I'll just go try it. I know roughly where we're talking about. How did I get up there again? It was over here. Yeah, okay, so we start down here. I found a really cool spot like this in Bleak Inlet, where I was able to determine where an invisible wall was and then walk along it on the top. I didn't end up ever making a video on that because it didn't lead anywhere particularly useful. Okay, so let's save up here. Does anybody remember where that was? Like over here, right? I'm so confused. Must be pretty narrow. Yes, Shiv, I have goated from lower Bleak to the higher level. That was going to be in a video, but it's so long and exhausting to do. So I ended up telling somebody else asked about it, the streamer DDR Jake. So I told him about it, and he attempted to do it in his one region leak inlet run, but he didn't quite succeed. So he ended up having to use mod at the end to just like get past the last part. But it's definitely possible. I don't understand. Was it further over? Where was that? Oh, maybe we have to go all the way up top to get onto it. Oh, I think that's it right there. Wow, it must be really narrow. Or I must be in the wrong place completely. Try over here. Am I crazy? Do I have to go back and watch the video to figure out where it was? It was closer to the edge before you fell off. Closer to which edge? This edge? I thought it was like going right along here-ish. But it must have started from up high. Wasn't out there, was it? Oh, there's the wall. Okay, so I can use this wall to find it. Yeah, it's right here. Okay, so just to the right of the tree. Go and save. So I'm going to aim for that tree and see if I can figure out which side I fall off of. If I do... Oh, I'm on a slope now. Oh, it's very narrow. Let's quit. Well, it's okay. Okay, so we definitely fall there. This might just be the edge of an invisible wall that just ends. Three trees on the platform, but no obvious access. Okay, I'll go take a look at it. I think I'm just gonna leave the save for later. Yeah, I think that wall ends there, but I'm gonna investigate further later on. Let's go and do this Ash Canyon thing, and then I'm gonna call it a day, I think. Where do you even spawn in Ash Canyon? I think we'll do custom, just so I know where I spawn. We'll set that to low. And let's turn sprains off. Because I want to control... What? No sprains on custom? Okay, they're on custom pilgrim. Near pillar's footrest. Oh, you mean the spawn? Yeah, that's a terrible spawn point. I'm gonna go for the interloper spawn point. Let's do no indoor spawns. And I want to change fatigue so I don't have to worry about it. So we'll put that to low. That's fine. River cave near the long climb up to that moose area. River cave. up to a moose area. All the Ash Canyon moose spawns are lower. Right? I think. Wait, are you talking about near the gold mine? Or am I confused? Oh, are you talking about Stone Shelf Cave? Oh, wait. Oh, River Cave. Oh, I gotcha. Okay, so let me think about this for a minute. I'm gonna keep walking while I think. So the River Cave, you do the long climb up out of the canyon. That puts you up in the birch bark area near... Yeah, Stone Shelf. So if, can't really see anything on this map. But if the gold mine is up at the far northwest, let's say, and you head south to get to Pillar's Footrest and the exit, it would go gold mine, Stone Shelf, birch bark, Pillar's Footrest, exit. Where along there are you talking about? Near the Stone Shelf Cave, below the gold mine climbs. Hmm. Oh, we gotta get rid of some saves. Alright, so that one is useless. That's the one where I'm up near the thing. Let's rename this to, visible wall. And then I think we can get rid of all these other ones. It was saved during a spray-in. We got a nice red screen. Yeah, I think we get rid of all this and we just save the Sam Gamgee, obviously. That's my 21-day save. Alright, let's just get in. Let's just see where we spawn. I'm going to do custom pilgrim so I can turn off sprains and change fatigue. So fatigue, low, sprains, no. Okay, Ash Canyon. So have you ever been able to successfully even get to the platform? Where are we? I'm so confused right now. I've got crows over here. Are we near the... Are we in that little area with the little bridge? I found it. I found the deer. This is the ledge with the deer, right? Okay, well I know where I am. Let's go around this way, I guess. There's a couple of ways to get out of here. Oh yeah, we're just right here. I thought we were further down. So we're basically at the exit now. I'm gonna go to Pillar's Footrest over this way. Wait, you're not talking about the hidden birch forest, are you? No, because that would be on the map. The route up to that would be on the map, so you'd know how to get there. I'm just having trouble figuring out what area you guys are even talking about, because to me, like at first I thought you were talking about a completely different part of the map. Now I'm not even sure, like if I'm, so there's the, where's the exit cave? There's the exit cave down there. So we're walking past Pillar's Footrest now, going towards, yeah, here's Pillar's Footrest. We're going towards the birch bark area. Is the ledge with the deer carcass on it on the left or the right? Yeah, it's okay. I know the chat lag can be a little confusing at times. I'm trying to take that into account. So there's Wolf's Jaw right there. On a path to mine, when you pass Wolf's Jaw, then climb up on the residence route. So somewhere over near Wolf's Jaw, maybe. Okay, so it's clear we've had crows out, so I'm guessing... You said there's 3 trees on this ledge too, right? So... I'm going to assume it's not that ledge up there. You can tell me if that's incorrect. So I don't see crows here. If this is at all where I'm supposed to be, then we probably don't have the carcass spawn. Now maybe I could go up to the mine. I think even on Pilgrim with no clothing, I probably can't do the climb right now. On the left of the overlook. Yeah, well the overlook is right up there and we're looking on the left. Unless you mean... Yeah, Stone Shelf Cave is like right over there. I'm looking in between the overlook and Stone Shelf Cave, which is over there. And I don't see anything. Don't hear anything. We could do another load. Like here we are. There's the moose spawn down there. There's Stone Shelf Cave. Now it's possible I need to be up high. Go stand near Stone Shelf Cave in the low spot and look toward Overlook. The low spot? I mean, this is as low as it gets near Stone Shelf Cave, is right here. And Overlook would be over that way. I don't hear anything. Unless you mean the super low spot all the way down below the climb. A bit on the right side. I mean, we can try goating up there. I don't think it's possible to get up there, but it might be. Like, just part way up. We might have changed weather to something that doesn't support crows, too, which is going to be a pain. Yeah, well, just try to give me directions that are based off of, like, not like where I am now or what I'm looking at now, but based off of known locations. Like, go this direction from Stone Shelf Cave, or... Yeah, so we're not going to get crows here. I don't think... I would have seen crows somewhere along here. But if we just do the ABCDEF thing again... I mean, that route leads to the gold mine. So if we go up a little bit. Would you say the crows were at, we'll call this A, B, C, D, or I guess E, all the way over there? Okay, I just tried to go up. That was exactly the spot to see the crows from. All right, so let's do another save so we get some good weather. Or we could just sleep in the cave. Wait for the weather to clear up. If it doesn't clear up in a couple hours, we'll spend the night here. Since we're here, we might as well. Although, I didn't hear crows. Yeah, I'm actually going to do a new save because since I didn't hear crows, I think it's possible that that carcass didn't spawn in this time. No, I'm not going to be able to see links. I think they're getting blocked. I can just look at the map. It's probably on there. Maybe I'll do that. Give me 1 second. I could even, if I was really advanced, I could, pull this up on stream, but it's probably faster if I just quickly search for it. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not going to try to do that. Okay. Ash Canyon. We've got a map right here. Okay, so I'm looking at Wolf's Jaw. There's a carcass that, oh yeah. Wow, that's plain as day. It shows multiple paths down. Oh wow. Okay. All right, let's just go try to do it. Yeah, I should have just looked at the map to start with because that makes it crystal clear exactly what we're talking about. Yeah, sorry, it was too much trouble to actually fix it. So we should be back to normal now once the chat lag catches up. I'm actually just gonna quickly adjust one thing. Okay, sorry. We should be back now. Alright, let's go to, do I want to use that same save? Yeah, I think we will. Did I save that ever, though? No, I don't think I gotta save. We gotta just run there. What's the quickest way to Wolf's Jaw? It's such a pain to get to. No, I don't stream on Twitch. I'm really not a fan of Twitch, and I'm not really enough into streaming to put up with it. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of YouTube either, but, you know, you have to make a deal with one multinational conglomerate, I guess. You know, if we wait in the cave for roughly evening, we can probably make this climb. And then we'll be right there. Probably the fastest way to do it. The other way would be to go through Wolf's Jaw, or go through the wolf nest thing, but I really don't like that route. I just don't enjoy it. I'm gonna do something a bit challenging. Because we're getting to the warm part of the day. I have matches. I guess I could pick up some sticks and stuff. And that way we can make tea if we need to. Let's grab some sticks and birch bark, and then we should be able to do this. Could also just grab enough sticks to make a snow shelter, and that would really do it. Yeah, let's just do that. That's 14 plus what I picked up. And we can grab that as well. Grab some birch bark and go up there. It's gonna be nice and warm now. Of the lag is just a function of communication over distance. Now, it is worse on YouTube than it is on Twitch, typically, because YouTube has a higher latency. Because probably, I'm guessing they don't have as much, right? Because they're kind of geared towards serving known video quantities. So what they can do is they can have these massive servers where they distribute the videos to, and then a server close to you can serve the video to you when you want it. But for streaming, it has to make it from my computer to you, and then back in the case of chat, right? Like it has to, like I have to see the chat, it has to get sent to me, I have to read it, then I do stuff, then the audio and stuff gets sent from my computer over the internet back to you. So, but you can see this kind of lag even just with like a normal phone call. If you're on the phone and you start to count and you have the other person count with you, you'll be able to hear how much lag there is. And it's like significant. It's a significant amount of lag that you would never know existed if you weren't familiar with. Alright, I gotta get to Stone Shelf Cave and sleep. I think I got enough teas and sticks. Dad, I don't think it made it through unless I'm missing it. Keep in mind that it'll probably... Yeah, I looked at the map real quick. You might have missed that part. Yeah, I'm a bit older than you, Dunk, so I actually basically remember the advent of email. That's how old I am. Okay, let's get some sleep. We'll probably start a fire later. Yeah, this will be warm. So, I mean, we need as much sleep as possible, regardless. We don't have any coffee. Sometimes you spawn with coffee in Pilgrim, which would be nice. I'm mentally and emotionally in my 20s, Jen. I'm still waiting for the day when I'll feel like a grown-up, and I'm not sure it's coming at this point. Yeah, Jen, you and I are almost exactly the same age. I've got a fall birthday as well. Yeah, Blades is pretty young. I never really thought about it, but I guess that's true. I wonder if we can we sneak a... it doesn't look like we can. Almost. Every second I spend is like less energy I have for this climb, but I'm just curious if there's any way to make this work. Maybe if we start from back here, find a way to maintain our height to get up on this ledge. Can we get on this ledge, or... probably if we crouched. Oh well. Maybe we can do it from over here. I'm just insisting on this for some reason. I want to try to minimize my sleep time. Oh, I think... No, never mind. Okay, we'll just climb it. I think there is a spot. Maybe I'm thinking of the Black Rock. The 2 climbs up to the mine. You can do a lot of energy saving. Taking the risky path right next to the ledge. Yeah. Long Dark requires a certain amount of patience that, yes. Yes, I can see that, but I don't know if you heard me say, I already looked up a map, and I found one that shows exactly what's needed. I guess we'll take a hammer. Let's take this. We don't really need that. We'll take water. We'll take a flare. Let's just sleep in here until we're fully rested. Might as well take advantage. We might not even need to make a fire to do this climb. Not that cold. We can get a couple hours of sleep. It takes so long to get cold in Pilgrim. It's that, forget what it's called. Does he really? I don't know. He always struck me as like mid to late 40s, but I guess he's probably a little bit older than that. Okay, so we'll just finish this climb up. Wait, did I really leave my bedroll behind? It's okay, we don't need it. That's pretty funny though. No, I got it. Speaking of, let's take another nap. I always think that when I watch Wands play. Wands and Only, the streamer, because he does this thing. I'll try to show you right now. He sleeps, and then as soon as whoops, I don't know why I thought that would work. So he'll like sleep for an hour or two, and then as soon as the screen starts to pop open, he like instantly clicks it and picks it up. Like I didn't do it that well, but he just does it almost before you even have a chance to see it. Nah, I think it's more just about like age-related patience. Like we didn't grow up with TikTok and shorts. Like I've noticed that my attention span has gotten a lot worse in the past few years. Like I'm just not as interested in reading long books or like watching slow-paced stuff, but I still feel like I have a lot more patience than some of the younger generations. 'Cause, I mean, you certainly have to be willing to spend a lot of time on this. Okay, so there's the climb down to the gold mine. We're just going to take the reverse route back towards Wolf's Jaw. It's negative 19. If we stop in this cave, we might be able to sleep until morning. Are crows out during an aurora? Does anyone know? Maybe we'll wait for better weather. Take that rope, just for no reason. Oh my goodness, we got so much fuel and fire starting equipment here. Alright. Let's sleep for like 2 more hours, 3 hours, and then we'll start a fire. I could have just passed time, I guess, so I'm planning to sleep later on. I've definitely seen crows fly overhead sometimes during an aurora. I'm trying to remember if I've seen them active. Feels so weird to be doing like little base building stuff like this. What is going on? Why does it not give me the option? Did you guys see that? When I first pulled up the craft, it didn't show me the option to craft multiple stuff. Wonder if that's new. A new bug or something. Okay, nearly morning now. Let's grab that. Got several hours on this. Probably sleep another couple hours, and then we can leave. Looks good. In fact, I thought I saw crows up there. I might have seen the overhead crows for a second. I doubt we're gonna need this, but I guess I can heat this up. Should be this way, I think. It is really cold, but then you also get cold so slowly on Pilgrim that it probably won't matter. Yeah, I never forget my bedroll anymore. For some reason. Just built some really strong habits around it, I guess. We don't need another rope. I didn't know there could be a cache here.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Wow. Very cool. Not on Interloper, but... So probably... I think that's Stone Shelf Cave over there. So that might be the ledge we're aiming for right now. Get out of the wind. Come on, I'm clearly in the wind block right here. Alright, fine, we'll go around the corner. Okay. Sleep for an hour to save the game. Pass time for an hour to save the game. Is which even a spawn point for Interloper? Let's find the lantern there. Oh, like a loot spawn point. Well, that made things worse. Very unfortunate that I can't see anything now. Did I pass it, or what? I don't even see the trees. Where's the ledge with the trees on it? It seems pretty clear I went the wrong way, so let's go back and try this again. I think there's a warm cave just up the road, so I might go sleep through this blizzard. Yeah, because I want to be able to see what we're doing. Okay, let's go back. It's just this, this little cave right here is warm. Right in here. Not warm enough. -9. We can probably sleep for several hours, though. Let's sleep for 2. stupid blizzard. Go away. Nobody likes you. Okay. Still not going to be able to see crows, but at least I can see more than 5 feet in front of my face. Okay, so we'll take the intended route. Which is down here. It's a good spot to know about. We learned something.
Come in handy.
Or at least I did. Some of you probably knew about that. I don't usually play on modes that have the guns, so... So there's the 3 trees. Is that the spot you're talking about? And there's where I just was up there. Just looking to see if there's a better route. You know? Doesn't look like it. Just make sure I'm safe here.
Gotta warm up some.
Okay, that's not too bad. You come down to this ledge. Got some ledges to walk on for a bit. And there's the trees. This looks pretty... Well, maybe if you can get over to the other side first. Probably stay high along here. Yeah, so the trick here, I'm guessing, I don't want to test it right now, but I'm guessing that if you go down too low, like if you go down this slope and go along there, you might fall all the way down. But if you stay up high here, then you're on a slope that you can stand on, as long as you stay against the wall the whole time. Then you can just go down right here. And maybe you could stay up higher as well. Then how do we get down from here? Yeah, it might be better to stay up higher. This is walkable. Yeah, this is fine. You go along here. Ooh, a little bit of glitchy terrain there. But this is probably the spot. Thought I heard crows. Anyway, you guys can tell me if there's anything different about this. Like if I need to go further or what the deal is. I'm just gonna start a fire to warm up real quick. Maybe sleep for an hour, save the game. Or I don't know if I want to save the game. Because we have a save up top right now. So we can always go back to that if we want to. But I'll at least get warmed up. Cancel that before we save. I'm assuming this is the ledge. Let's go down. There just must not be a deer out here right now. I mean, it'd be nice, I guess, to restart over and over until we get the spawn that does have the deer. I guess if anything, it would be further around to the right, but I'm pretty sure we're almost at the edge. Like, we're almost back down. So it'd be like over... It'd be further down here. Yeah, this is almost at that spot where I tried to goat up. So I'm pretty sure it would be up here. I remember one of you two saying the thing about the three trees on the ledge being approximately where it was.
Okay.
Here's a ledge with some trees. 3 trees. This is another one. Someday, if you have the time and patience, a video on lower Bleak Inlet to upper Bleak Inlet goes might be good. Yeah, the thing is, so I actually really enjoy making that type of thing. Like, I think I'm going to continue my series on that, the one that's called Off the Beaten Track. I think I'm going to continue that when they release the photo mode, because you can use it to get in some good spots for some photos. Like from here, for instance, you can potentially take pictures of this upper area that you wouldn't normally be able to get from most angles. But that Bleak Inlet goat takes so long and is so incredibly frustrating. Like, I actually thought about doing like a Bleak Inlet only series where I would spawn in there and then use that goat to get access to the code and use the workshop, but honestly, I'm not even sure I have the patience for it. And I'm not sure that I have the patience to outline how to do the goat. Because it's just like, most of the other stuff I do, either it's something that I find interesting enough to want to do, or it's frequently that plus I know other people will be interested in it, and like other people will use the goats. But in this case, I honestly think it's neither. I think there's literally nobody, including me, who is actually interested in using that goat because it is so painfully long. One thing I might do though is try to do a new goat in there using some of our new tools. In fact, Jen, we have the ability to walk up walls now. Oh, it's far, far more convoluted than that one. Far more convoluted. You have to go all the way to the west side of the map, the southwest side, just so you can get around a hill over by the coast, so you can get up to the high ground. And then you have to walk the entire perimeter of the map, all the way around the west and the north. And it's not just walking, right? Because there's multiple mini goats that you have to do in there to get access to new levels. If I had to estimate, I think if I made a video where I just showed how to do it without any cuts or anything, I think it would be at least half an hour long, if not closer to an hour. It's really, really, really complicated.
It's dusk, sunlight can't be far behind.
And long, right? It's not just the complexity of it, but it's the fact that you're walking along those empty hills at the edge of the map just to be able to get up the hill. But the new save load technique used to scale some closer hills might be interesting. I might have to do that, because that would be a cool spot to do it for, because that's something that is traditionally impossible to do, is to get from lower Bleak to upper. And I already know some ways that get you pretty close, so I might be able to use that to like clip up some areas to get higher up. We may have to do a stream on that, actually. The more I think about this, the more I'm thinking this might be stream experiment territory. All right. Well, I am tired and thirsty. It's time to close out the day here. Get something to drink. Get something to eat. Hope you all enjoyed this one. Thanks for hanging around. I know we didn't get as much done today as I wanted to, but we explored a few extra things beyond the original goal. I still have to go back and decide exactly what I'm going to do with the summit route thing, but I'll save that for some other time. All right, let's quit out of here. And thanks for hanging out, everyone. This was a really impromptu stream. I'm kind of taking a break from the channel right now, so it's entirely possible that there won't be another stream for a while. So we'll see. All right, thanks everyone. Have a good day.